Hey guys, what's up? So just having a big realization about how much I love this bookshelf. So if you can see it, I'm using the reverse face camera so I can talk to you. But there's my bookshelf right now. Gosh, this thing has brought me so much joy and so much like excitement, and I just love looking at it because it represents kind of my second education. I like to joke that I have a master's in like liberation. I'm working on my PhD, which I really am. And so this is like my master's degree right here. And so let's say there's 100 books on that bookshelf, right? 100 books, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot. But let's say I have 100 books that I really like and have read. And on average, let's say I get them for $10 each. That's $1,000 for my master's degree. And I have a master's degree that covers, I'm just going to sit here and read them off to you. Master's degree that covers life coaching, self-coaching, the millionaire fast lane, how to run Starbucks in a giant organization, how to be a 1-minute salesperson. What else do I have in here? New Earth, Eckhart Tolle, Automatic Millionaire, 5 love languages, right? How to influence people, the untethered soul, the surrender experiment, good to great. It starts with food. Anyway, you see the point. It's like I've learned everything on this shelf. Like, think about the fact, how much does a college education cost? How much does any kind of private education cost? How much does anything cost? And like, gosh, I've learned so much from these books. Some of them I got for free, some of them I got from other people, some of them I bought at a high price, but either way, I've just learned a ridiculous amount. Just a ridiculous, and everything is in here, guys. Like, there's like biblical devotionals and stuff. Okay, there's emotional intelligence, right? What else do I have here that's just so cool? Right, there's like books from a local nonprofit owner, Chris Marlowe, who's based here in Raleigh, I think, and runs a nonprofit. There's just everything in here. There's great fiction, right? There's a book from my uncle. There's, a cookbook, okay? I don't even use this, but isn't it nice to look at, right? Like, there's a cookbook. There's everything, okay? I'm going to disorganize this shelf that my wife made so nicely for me. There's the big illustrated version of the Harry Potter books. I just love this, right? So many things. Like, the salmon I cooked for myself yesterday was from this book. And I got this book like 10 years ago. I had this book maybe in college, maybe in high school, probably 8 or 9 years ago. What year is this? Does this say what year this is? Anyway, it kind of doesn't really matter, but my point is, like, goodness. Like, it's so great. Let's see when this is from. 2010. Yeah, so 10 years ago. It's a 10-year-old book that literally taught me one of my favorite recipes. And I got that for free from my mom 10 years ago. So, guys, like, oh, I love this book. This one's great. How to Talk So Kids Will Listen and Listen So Kids Will Talk. You have to get this and read it. It's so good. It's not just for kids. It's How to Talk So Humans Will Listen and Listen So Humans Will Talk. It's just incredible. I'm not going to mess up any more of my bookshelf, but think about that all of this book, like all these books, probably cost an average of $5, right? They're probably $10 books, and I probably got them for $5 each. So I probably, the cost of this entire bookshelf is $500, and I have a full master's degree in real life where I can actually do all the things that you're required to do in real life, and have just changed my life ridiculously thanks to these books. And man, like, honestly, I just was motivated to make this video because I just keep seeing them over and over. And like, if I need a pick-me-up during the day, I just look at my bookshelf. And I guess an even bigger point that's really wild is all these people are my friends too. A big thing if you want to change your life is it's hard to find good, ambitious friends. I have 100 good, ambitious friends, right? I have this Facebook COO, Sheryl Sandberg. I have Michael Singer. I have, like, all these incredible people. I have renowned scholars, renowned authors. I have the people who wrote the Bible, right? I have businessmen. I have friends, family, just everything, right? Everything. Wow. And all these people are my friends, and every time I read their books, I feel loved and understood, and like the world is a good place. So I just wonder, maybe if it's worth you starting your own bookshelf. But I'm just constantly blown away because when I compare this to the cost of my formal education, which is in the tens of thousands. You know, my education would be valued at 160,000 probably. But I probably paid out of pocket, and by I paid I mean my family paid probably 50,000 total. I don't know, 60,000 maybe, probably like 13,000 a year though they paid. And I can, for 1/100th of that cost, have this whole bookshelf. So I just am constantly wondering, like, man, you know, a degree can make you successful in the world, but these books can make you happy and can make you feel love and can make you way more successful. So I'm just constantly in awe of this and wanted to share that with you today.